Hello, and welcome to our Social Emotional Learning Lab. I'm Jessie Walter,
And Sonya Simons.
and we are part of your ESU 8 School Psych team.
Today's lesson is on self-management. The ability to successfully regulate one's own emotions, thoughts, and behaviors in different situations. Having good self-management skills gives us the confidence that we need to control our behavior and emotions in all situations. And this increases our success in everything that we can do. When we effectively manage our stress, control our impulses, we can motivate ourselves to be our best.
Mindfulness is one way that supports self-management. Engagement in mindfulness activities are associated with enhanced emotional recovery. Some mindfulness interventions have also shown to lead to reduced negative emotional responses and enhanced positive emotional responses. Mindfulness interventions have also shown to reduce behavioral avoidance. Mindfulness can be very beneficial in engaging in self-management. There are many benefits of mindfulness, such as an increased attention span, emotional regulation, a calm mind, body, and soul. It can also increase compassion and empathy, and reduce stress and improve behavior.
So there are several different strategies to promote mindfulness. We've picked a few today to review. Managing feelings and positive self-talk, mindful breathing, we'll talk about the importance of journaling, suggest some games that teach self-regulation, and have a calming jar activity. So managing your emotions with a feelings check-in. It can help us take inventory of our current thoughts and emotions. This way we can accept our emotions without judgment, allowing ourselves the space to work through feelings. Understanding how you feel now can help you change how you will feel later. This example could be used with elementary students, taking a short, simple check-in of how are you feeling right now? What are your emotions and thoughts in this moment? Then it has some activities for looking at my favorite new activity or things that I really miss, possibly things that normally would have happened in their school day that aren't taking place right now. Things you're looking forward to, and in closure, it says, today, I will do this because it brings me joy. Closing out with something positive. Positive self-talk is another method for being mindful. When we reframe our thoughts, we take the practice of this can be done talking to yourself either aloud or silently, but basically you are taking your thoughts and reframing how you perceive any events or feelings. You can control how you feel and respond by reframing your negative thoughts to positive thoughts. I thought this quote was really fitting for this. What you think, you become. What you feel, you attract. What you imagine, you create.
This worksheet is a great example of how to reframe some negative feelings into positive thoughts. When you feel nervous, try to think of this more in a positive light, such as, I believe in myself and I can do this. These are just some great examples of how you can connect your feelings to your positive thoughts.
Another good strategy is mindful breathing. It helps us relieve tension. It relaxes our mind and our body. It calms and settles our mind. It lowers our anxiety and our stress. And this helps increase our positive mood. And all of these things help us be better decision makers. This example is taken from the zones of regulation called lazy 8 breathing. Trace the lazy 8 with your finger, starting at the star and taking a deep breath in. As you cross to the other side of the lazy 8, slowly let your breath out. Continue breathing around the lazy 8 until you have a calm mind and calm body.
There are many benefits of journaling. Journaling brings you into a state of mindfulness. Past frustrations and future anxieties lose their edge in the present moment. essentially reducing stress. Journaling also has the ability to improve immune function. It can keep your memory sharp, boost your mood, and strengthens emotional functions. Journaling is an outlet for processing emotions and increasing self-awareness.
There are several games that are good for teaching children self-regulation skills. Learning to control your impulses and body movements can be learned through games, controlling your thoughts, your emotional responses, and actions as well. Also, learning to tolerate discomfort, paying attention to the things around you, focus on your breathing and following directions, and learning patience and waiting your turn and good sportsmanship. Some of the good games to use that are familiar to several people are Simon Says, Freeze, Tag, or Dance, Memory, Role Playing, Trying Not to Laugh, Red Light, Green Light, Jenga, and even team sports. Another thing that can be good for children is a calming jar. A calming jar is a good visual example of how our mind works when we're stressed out. When everything's swirling around in the jar, we can see how unsettled our mind is. Giving the jar time to settle lets children see what a calm mind looks like. It can help them just learn to focus their attention and how important it is to regulate our emotions before we make decisions. What you need to make this project is some water and glue. Adding more glue to your water mixture will determine the rate of the glitter, so more glue will be thicker and the glitter will settle more slowly. You can use a glass jar or a plastic jar. A plastic jar might be better for small children in case they drop it. Glitter, you can use different textures and sizes, colors, maybe even small beads or things visually different to look at in the jar. You may want to add some food coloring. You blend the water and the glue and mix in whatever glitter or small items that you want to add. Shake them all together, make sure it's filled to the top. You might want to seal the lid with hot glue. This will be a fun activity and a good visual way for kids to see how important mindfulness is to helping us control our emotions.
Hi, Kaylee and I are going to show you how to make a calming jar. So we're going to use a clear plastic bottle. We fill it up partway with water, and you can put whatever kind of glitter you want in. I think Kaylee's going with a silver. Cool. And I think we're going to try this time a little bit of red food coloring just to see what that does to the water to make it pretty. You want to get these glues ready. Some recipes use clear soap or glue. We're going to try Elmer's clear school glue. And we're going to add a little bit of red food coloring. Whew. Pretty. All right, yeah, add some glue, Kaylee. Perfect. Yeah, we're going to need the other bottle, aren't we? Go ahead and add some. Perfect. And then Kaylee has some other little beads and different shapes from her bracelets and stuff. We're going to add a few of those just to put some different density and texture in the bottle, something different to look at. And we'll top it off with water here. Think we got enough glue, Kaylee?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Put the lid on, shake it up. Cool. And then as you can see, after you've shaken them and give them some time, the glitter and stuff will settle to the bottom.
Here's a couple things to focus on this week. It's important to make sure that your basic needs are being met. Make sure that you are eating well, keeping a healthy sleeping schedule, and getting enough exercise in throughout your week. can also be helpful to prioritize your daily responsibilities and make a list of things you need to get done to check off. This also helps with your sense of accomplishment. It's important to put things into perspective and take a step back. In the heat of the moment, little problems can feel bigger than they actually are. Think about this. Will this problem matter tomorrow, or in a week, or even in a year? This is something good to help us realize how big or small our problems may actually be. Talking to others releases hormones in your body that reduces stress and the negative feelings associated with stress. Taking the time to talk with friends and loved ones is very beneficial for your well being and for theirs.
Join us on social media to get new information on mental health and educational issues.
Here is our contact information. Please feel free to contact us with any questions, comments, or concerns that you may have.
Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next week.